Hello everyone, welcome to Socorro Hills, the Whalers versus the Warblers, battle of the W's. Today, Clara Sandoval on the mound for the Whalers, and Russ Smalls gets the start today for the Warblers. And Ready A leads it off for the Whalers and pops that one up. Let's take a look here as Ready A fouls that one off, and Cheese League mascot Cooper joins us. Marlon Johns takes that himself for the first out of the inning. Owen English steps in now. And there's the ball. 2-1 now to English. And 3-1. Good hitters count here. Let's see. It's a strike. Full count. Smalls delivers. English fouls that one away. And he walks him. Let's take a look here at Smalls. Smalls is 1-0 on the year. See, his ERA is pretty darn good ERA. 2.57 right now. Four-seamer, two-seamer, curveball change. Ralph Briggs steps in. 1-1 on Briggs. And Briggs hits that one a mile and a half. Holy cow. Into the Zen Garden. An absolute tank. 486 feet. Ralph Briggs, 5th homer, 10th RBI of the season. And just like that, the Whalers lead it 2-0 here in the top of the first. As Cade Durham steps in, Whalers first baseman. Boy, that bumped Small's ERA up there, didn't it? That one's hit quite well into left center. That's an extra base hit for sure. So a one-out double. And the Whalers have a runner in scoring position as Russ McIntosh steps up to the plate. Very good speed out there at second base as well. And 2-1 now to McIntosh. One's fouled away. Smalls is kind of the long man for the Warblers. That one's popped up. Ortiz is there to put it away for the second out. That brings up Jasu Rounds. Hitting 286, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Rounds pops that one up. Yang is there to put it away for the final out. But the Whalers strike first. Get 2 runs in the top of the first. Go to the bottom half of the frame, and Ray Rose steps in left field today. We've seen him DH quite a bit for the Warblers. That one's hit quite well, but right at White center field. I used to hate those, man. Sometimes it looked like the ball was knuckling when it was coming to you. It looked like the ball was spinning. It was tough to field. Barneswell steps in and hits one up the middle for a base hit. Barneswell's juiced there too, so something to keep an eye on as we go throughout this game. And Holloway steps in. Barneswell runs very well at second, or at first. Well, now he's at second. So stolen base, and he's going again. And slides in safely. Wow, 2 stolen bases in a row here for Barneswell. So runner on third, 1 out. And there's a strike. 3-1 now to Holloway. And full count. Sandoval delivers. And that looked like a good pitch to me, but low ball 4. So runners in the corners. Kenna Watson steps in. Shortstop for the Warblers. She's also juiced. And she pops that one up about 2.5 miles high. And Durham's there to put it away for the second out. Judy Charles steps in. She's DHing today. Takes the ball inside at the knees, almost hit her knees. That one's hanging there, popped up. English is there to put it away. So the Warblers unable to advance those runners. Go to the top of the second here. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Whalers. Cole Lane steps in. Smalls is dealing there. Throwing gas, 98, 2 and 2 on Lane. That one's grounded to Johns for the first out.
Now batting the catcher, number 28.
Rago steps in. He's catching today. Grounded right back to Smalls for the second out of the inning. Whispers down the alley in the league here is that Rago may be retiring at the end of the season. Have to see if that plays out. Serm White steps in. Number 9 hitter here for the Whalers. 1 and 2. Whiffer is activated. Smalls delivers. Gets him to pop it up. Watson's there for the final out. Go now to the bottom of the second. 6, 7, 8 due up for the home team Warblers. See the Whalers fans wearing their Whalers blue. Warblers fans wearing their pastels. Grounded to Durham. He takes it himself there at first for the first out of the inning. Yank steps in. Look here at Sandoval. As that one is hit a mile as well. Holy cow. It's a tank to left field. Barry Yang. 416-foot shot. His first homer of the year and 5th RBI. So the Warblers cut that lead in half. 2-1 now. Blake Ortiz steps in. That one's lined foul. Grounded up the middle, so Ortiz on a little 1-out base hit. That brings up the top of the order. No, it doesn't. I apologize. This is number 9 hitter, Bertram Fields. Ortiz actually runs pretty well there at first, so keep in mind here. That one's hit into right field, and Briggs is there. Puts it away for the second out. Boy, Ralph Briggs has been hitting hot lately, hasn't he? Holy cow. He's been absolutely demolishing the baseball. Ray Rose steps in, leadoff hitter now for the Warblers. 2-0. And he pops that one up. Boy, a lot of pop flies today. White's there, puts it away for the final out of the inning. Warblers get a run though. Go to the top of the third, and the top of the order two up here for the Whalers.
Number 13.
Redier steps in, he's 0 for 1 today. That one's popped up. And is there enough room? Yes, there is. Fields puts it away for the first out.
Now back, the second baseman.
English walked his first time up. He's hit 178 this season. That one's a shattered bat foul ball. That one's a base hit up the middle. And that actually might be extra bases. We'll see. Barneswell Fields fires in. And it's a double. So 1 out double here. Brings up Ralph Briggs, who's 1 for 1 with a absolutely monstrous home run. And he taps that one to Smalls for the second out. The runner advances to third.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 69.
So 2 outs, runner on third. Cade Durham steps in. And looks at a ball high from Smalls. And there's a nice breaking pitch. And almost got him chasing there. 2-2. Grounded to Watson. Fires across the diamond for the third out of the inning. 2, 3, 4 due up now for the Warblers. Barneswell steps in. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Again, he's juiced, so something to keep an eye on here. Let's look at Sandoval quick while we have a moment, as the count goes to 3-0 on Barneswell. And he's walked. So Sandoval walks Barneswell, again, who runs quite well. And that brings up Holloway.
Number 38.
Barneswell already has 2 stolen bases in this game. That one's popped up. McIntosh puts it away. First out. Watson steps in. She's juiced. Sandoval, 31 pitches here in the bottom of the third. No real movement on her meters. Grounded. Ooh, that's off his glove. Runner advances to third. So English kind of boots it there. Now runners on the corners, 1 out for Judy Charles. It's fouled away. 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2 now on Charles. K-Man activated for Sandoval. Try to get a chase high and outside. 2-2. And they're working up the ladder. Full count. Grounded. English makes the diving stop. And they get the inning-ending double play. English actually might have trapped that one. That's why the runners looked a little confused.
The shortstop, number 21.
5, 6, and 7 now here in the top of the fourth. Due up for the Whalers. McIntosh steps in. Let's take a look here at Smalls. He's approaching 50 pitches. This will be his 50th pitch. Fires that in 90 miles an hour on the gun. And got him. Good pitch there from Smalls. Gets McIntosh down looking.
Number 48.
Jasu Round steps in. Smalls. That one's grounded. Oh, just gets under Yang's glove there. For a little dribbler hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Cole Lane steps in.
Pitching,
And we're actually going to have a pitching change now.
43.
Crawford comes in relief. Let's see what happens here. That one gets away from Fields behind the plate. Runner advances to second. So runner at second, Lane in. 2-1 count. And the 3-1, Crawford delivers and walks him. So Crawford comes in, walks the first batter he faces.
Number 28.
Brings up Lennox Rago. 0-2 on Rago. And gets him. That high cheddar.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 6.
Brings up Serm White, 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, runners on first and second. And the count 0-1 on White. And got him swinging on that one, kind of pulled the string. 0-2. Whiffer activated for White. And got him. 97 on the gun there from Crawford. Punches him out. The Whalers unable to capitalize. Those runners on base. 6, 7, and 8 now. Due up for the Warblers here in the bottom of the fourth. Sandoval's still out there in the hill working away. 1-2 on Johns. Got him. Inside. The crowd did not like that at all. Here's some yapping from the Warblers bench as well. That looked a little inside to me. There's a strike to Bear Yang. Popped up. Let's see who's going to get that. Who's going to get that? It's going to be Rago behind the plate. Out number 2. That brings up Ortiz. She's 1 for 1 today. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth, and that one's hit quite well, but White is right there. Puts it away for the final out. Top of the order now, due up for the Whalers. And let's give you an update on where the Whalers and the Warblers stand. Both teams are in the Pepperjack division. Reddy A steps in and quickly grounds out to Yang. Oh no! Johns fumbles that. So Reddy A is on first. The error on for Johns as English steps in. This could get interesting. Can't give up those free base runners. And 3-1 now. Crawford delivers, and English is walked. So 2 on now, no outs. Ralph Briggs steps in. He's already 1 for 2 today with a home run, that big home run. Actually might be the longest home run we've seen this year. 1-1 to Briggs. And the 1-2. And 2-2. Full count. Crawford delivers and walks him. So Crawford walks the bases loaded. No outs. Kate Durham steps in, who's 1 for 2 today with a double. And the Whalers have an opportunity to make. And no, Barneswell's there. I thought that was going to get over his head. The run scores, though. It's a sac fly.
The shortstop, number 21.
So runners in the corners, 1 out. Russ McIntosh steps in. And runner goes to second. And he's unable to throw him out there. 3-1 now to McIntosh. Crawford delivers. Gets him to pop it up. Barneswell puts it away. They thought about sending that runner, but they do not. Brown steps in now. He's 1 for 2. Let me give you an update on where these teams stand. The Warblers are 2.5 games back in the Pepperjack division. They sit in 3rd place. Kind of gets away from Fields, but runners don't advance. The Whalers are 4.5 games back in the Pepperjack division. Whalers' record is 6-9. The Warblers are 8-7. Again, the games will even out as we go along. That one's popped up, and Holloway puts it away for the final out. Whalers get another run here. 9-1-2 due up for the Warblers. Bottom half of the 5th. Sandoval still working away. Has not even hit the 50 pitch mark yet. So a very efficient pitcher today. 0-2 on Fields. Try to get him to chase high. And it's a base hit up the middle. Leadoff hit for Fields. That brings up the top of the order. Rose steps in. He's 0 for 2 today. Hits that one into left field. So 2 quick hits here in the bottom of the 5th. Barneswell steps in, 1 for 1, single and a walk. Juiced as well. See if they can make something happen here. And that one's tapped foul. 1-1. Grounded. Ooh, that's off his glove there. Rounds Fields. The run comes home, and it's 3-2. And we're going to have a pinch runner here as Holloway steps in. With no outs, runners on 1st and 2nd. Can't give up extra runs like that. The 2-1 to Holloway. There's a strike. 2-2 now. K-Man activated for Sandoval. That one's hit very well, and that's going to be very gone. Where does that end up? Holy cow. Into the Warblers bullpen. 433-foot shot. Holloway's first homer, 6th RBI of the season. And just like that, the Warblers take the 5-3 lead. That got the crowd back into it. Watson steps in with no outs. Watson hits one right back up the middle. I can't imagine that Sandoval is lasting much longer. That brings up Judy Charles, who's 0 for 2 today. And yes, Benitez is coming out of the Whalers bullpen in relief of Sandoval, who up until that point pitched admirably. That one drops in for a base hit. Runner advances to 3rd. Now we got runners in the corners. No outs, and Marlon John steps in. Johns is one of those hitters in the Warblers lineup that would really like to kind of punch things up a little bit. He's feeling rattled, hitting a .146. 3-1 to Johns. Benitez delivers. That one sneaks both through the diving left side of the infield. And the Warblers take the 6-3 lead. As Yang steps in, he's 1 for 2. The home run today. No outs, runners on first and second. It's grounded to McIntosh. Let's see if they can get 2 to English. To Durham for the double play. Ortiz steps in, 1 for 2 today with 2 outs, runner on third. There's a strike. And Benitez got her swinging. Nonetheless, a 5-run bottom of the 5th inning. The Warblers lead it 5-3. And we're going to have a pitching change. Middleman's coming in relief of Crawford. Now Rip Lynn is in at left field. Well, that one's off of Yang's glove. Watson recovers. Call that an infield hit. That was a tough play. Rago steps in. He's 0 for 2. We've seen a lot of Middlemen throughout the year from the Warblers bullpen. 4-seamer curveball and change. More of an accuracy pitcher, just kind of puts it there and lets the defense do its work. It was popped out to Yang for the first out. Sir White steps in. He's 0 for 2 as well today. And we're going to have a pinch hitter here, Jose Sicily. Backup catcher comes in. We're going to have a bunch of defensive replacements then from the Whalers. Top half of the inning. That one's popped up. Who's going to get there? Is it good? It's going to be Fields. Puts that away for the second out. Top of the order, Reddy A steps in, 0 for 3 today with 2 outs, runner on first. And these Whalers fans, Whalers faithful, are kind of just asking themselves, what's happening? That one's off of Fields. And no chance. I don't even know why he threw down. Again, they sit at the bottom of the... That one's... Ooh, Link catches that on the shoestrings. Whalers sit in the bottom of that Pepperjack division. Whalers fans are just kind of asking themselves, holy cow. Wish we were in the... wish we were in the Cheddar division. Sicily now playing right field. Briggs now in center field. There's the defensive changes I was anticipating. Bottom of the 6th now. Bertram Fields steps in. Grounded to English for the first out. Hesitated that time to make sure the out was actually completed. Now we're going to have another pitching change here from the Whalers side. And Peters comes in relief of Benitez. And 2-1 to Lynn. There's a strike. 2-2. And now the 3-2. Peters delivers. And walked him. You see that a lot here. That comes out of the bullpen, walks the first hitter he sees. Barneswell steps in now. Absolutely on fire. Juiced as well. And that one's hit very well. Does that sneak over the wall? No, it doesn't. It gets off the wall. Extra base hit. Barneswell's going to third. And Barneswell's coming home. The plate, safe. Let's see if they count that as an inside the park home run. I think they'll count it as a triple and an error. That's my guess. Popped up. Briggs is there for the second out. And there you can hear the jingle jangles of our Cheese League mascot, Cooper the dog, in the background. Watson steps in now, Oh, on her, and that one's off of McIntosh's glove. Recovers. Actually can't recover. So Watson on first now. As Charles steps in. This game's kind of all over the place today. 2 outs, runner on first, Judy Charles. Looks at a strike from Peters, 1-1. That one's hit into right field. Sicily throws the third, and I don't know what Watson was thinking there. He's trying to go, but that one's hit into center field. Johns, base hit. Little RBI base hit there. The Whalers lead it 9-3. Bear Yang steps in, and we're going to have another pitching change. Power slide comes in out of the Whalers bullpen. We've seen him quite a bit. That one's fouled away. Ball. 2-1 to Yang. Power slide delivers. That one's popped up, and Sicily camps under it for the final out. Warblers get 3 more runs here. They lead at 9-3. We go to the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 22.
English steps in. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Whalers. That one's hit up the middle. So English with the leadoff base hit here in the top of the 7th.
Now batting,
Ralph Briggs steps in. Home run, walk, 2 RBIs today. And again, you hear the jingle jangles of Cooper the dog. 1-1 now to Briggs. And 2-1. Hit right at Lynn for the first out.
now batting, the first
Cade
baseman,
Durham steps in. 1 for 2, double an RBI for Durham. He's kind of stepped it up quite a bit for the Whalers as of late. That one's hit very, very well. And gone. Cade Durham to dead center field. 436-foot shot. 3rd homer, 10th RBI of the season.
now batting, the shortstop, now pitching,
And we're going to have
number 9.
Drew Clemens come in out of the Warblers bullpen to try to finish this off. 9-5 now. Warblers still have the lead. 2-1 now to Rush McIntosh, who steps onto the plate. Kind of crossed up fields there behind the plate a couple of times. Full count. And Clemens walks him. Walks score runs.
Now batting,
It's not a
the
good
left
thing.
fielder,
Jasu Round steps in,
number
1 for 3.
48.
Grounded, this could do it. Watson to Yang. Johns for the inning ending and game ending. Double play. Boy, that game was all over the place. The Warblers win it. Take a look at the lines. 5-7-3 for the Whalers. 9-13-1 for the Warblers. I'm curious to see if they scored that a home run. They did not. They did. For Barneswell, they did not score that a home run. I knew it was going to be a triple and an error, or something. So let's take a look at the offense here. The Whalers, 2 for 2 is English with 2 walks as well. Good game. Durham, 2 for 3. Briggs there, 1 for 3 as well. Briggs had homer, pair of RBIs. Durham had a homer and 3 RBIs. That was pretty much all the hitting. Rounds and Lane with hits as well, but silent from the bottom part of that order. On the Warblers side, Barneswell, 2 for 3, 3 RBIs, walk. Holloway, 1 for 3. Watson, 2 for 3. Charles, Watson, 2 for 4. I apologize. Charles, 2 for 4. Johns, 2 for 4, 2 ribbies. So lots and lots of hits all around for the Warblers today. It's exactly what they wanted. Like I said, they are 2.5 games behind the leading Marauders and Olympians in the Pepper Jack division. So they improved their record to 9-7. The Whalers fall to 6-10. Crawford gets the win for the Whalers, or for the Warblers, I apologize. His first win of the year. Sandoval gets the loss. She drops to 1-3. Let's take a look here at the top 3 players of the game. As there again is our Cheese League mascot Cooper in the background. Tim Barneswell, 2 for 3, a triple. 3 RBIs, 2 runs, and 2 stolen bases. Kay Durham gets the nod here too. 2 for 3, a homer, a double, 3 RBIs, and a run. And Bull Holloway, 1 for 3, a homer, 3 RBIs, and a run as well. So, big game there for the Warblers. And they win it over the Whalers. Thank you so much for watching here, folks. Game number 82 in the books. If you like this game, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, Geek Cheese, here on YouTube for all your Cheese League baseball action. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at Geek_Cheese for your schedule announcements and all other Cheese League baseball updates, news, and yada, yada, yada. All right, folks, that'll do it for me today. Take care. Have a good one. Warblers win.